Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I'm back with my review of IDW's Sonic the Hedgehog number 28. So now, without any further delay, because you know we've had plenty of that, let's hop right into this comic. So it begins with Silver fighting Zeti, that I don't know the name of. And in the last review, I was pretty avid about the fact that Silver should be able to wipe the floor with this guy no problem. And they do justify it here because he is powered up by the Chaos Emerald, and obviously the Chaos Emeralds have unlimited energy, so I would believe that it would make it so this guy who would totally lose to Silver under any other circumstances could maybe hold his own. Especially since once he loses the Emerald, because of course that's the mission, is to get the Emeralds away from them, Silver takes him out pretty quickly. So then we move on to Espio, who's dealing with Zaz, and what he does is actually pretty cool. He turns invisible and he does some ninja stuff. And he ends up getting the Emerald away from Zaz. And he leaves a cool little calling card for the Chaotic Detective Agency. And there's a sweet moment where he's looking in the Emerald and he's like, you know, I did this, I was the only one here physically, but we all did it together. And you see like the Chaotix in the Emerald. It was a nice little scene. Then we move on to the Babylon Rogues, who are fighting Zik. And I gotta say, I didn't want to like the Babylon Rogues. But by golly gosh, Flynn, you madman, you made me somewhat tolerate them. Essentially, they're fighting, and Jet is able to get the Emerald away from Zik, but their boards have all been destroyed except one, so Wave and Swallow offer to hold back the Zombots while Jet goes through the portal and brings the Emerald back. But instead of that, Jet ties his Emerald to his board and sends that through the portal instead, and he stays behind to fight to the end with his team. God damn it, Flynn. I don't want to like Jet. Don't make me like Jet. Is this how people felt about Silver back in 2006? I wonder. But anyway, everyone gets back and they're horrified to find out that, as we all saw in last issue, Cream did not make it back. Sonic's facial expression when he sees her Emerald is just heartbreaking. Although there was one thing, and I'm man enough to admit that I may have squealed like a little girl when I saw this. Silver mentions to how they have to get the final two Emeralds, then Sonic will be able to turn Super and undo all this. But then Sonic tells him that because what Silver saw in the future was obviously them doing this without him, he's going to need Silver to help him pull it off. And now I know it's not going to be Super Silver. I know that. I really know it's not going to be Super Silver. The cover for the next issue would feature him or something. Or for the 30 would feature him. I know he's not going to get to turn Super. But for a moment, I hoped. And even still, you know, Silver, he's my boy. He's the best Sonic character. So the fact that he's going to get a big part in the climactic finale of this arc is really cool. So they see that the mini arc is approaching with all of the Zombot Sonic characters in tow. So they're like, okay, we're out of time, Rouge, steal the Emerald. So she does, and the mini-arc comes crashing down on top of the Zombot horde. To which Sonic remarks how, thankfully, the Zombots are pretty resilient, so they'll be alright. So Rouge gives Sonic the Emerald, and they're like, well, what about Zavok? And they're like, well, he's totally dead after that, so we'll just, you know, wait for it to die down, and then we'll go grab it. And then Zavok turns like Godzilla-sized, because if you remember Sonic Lost World, that's one of his abilities. So and then he picks up like these Zombots. At first I thought he was going to eat them, I was a bit confused, but then he throws them at the island. And the issue ends with the Sonic heroes, or the remaining ones at least, facing off against their fallen comrades. And that's where the issue ends. This is a really good issue. I'm not going to lie. I'm really glad that we kind of got through the Emerald collecting stuff, because we spent all of last issue on it. You know, I'm glad we're cutting to the chase. I'm very interested. I'm very excited to see, you know, the finale of this. You know, and I'm very excited to see where the series goes after this. I feel like the series really picked up when it hit this arc, so I hope it doesn't plateau afterwards, you know. Fingers crossed. But yeah, overall, again, this issue was great. I highly recommend you all go out and get it if you're following the series. We're only a couple issues away from the end of the Zombot arc. So, you know, if you want to follow that along with me, then be sure to subscribe. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming back after so long of me not being able to do this because, you know, the comics have not been out. Yeah, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribing, help grow the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.